Yes, we're back at Guild Wars 2. Look at that beautiful city behind me. Look at the beautiful artwork. Look at the beautiful, crazy green Moa bird. Yes, it's Guild Wars 2. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. But anyways, we're back at Guild Wars 2. And we are going to actually do, since I've never gotten a mount in this game, we're going to do the quest to get my mount. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a soda. I should have got it before I started recording, but that's just me, you know. And just hold on 1 second, guys, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the first quest. Now, to get the mount, you have to get to level 80, and then you just have to go into your character panel here and go to the story journal, and then you have to go to Path of Fire, and just there's a thing that says continue your journey under here. I've already done that part, but it will say something like continue. You click on that, it will give you this first quest, Sparking the Flame. And you just start doing it. And I'm following this quest. And I went to Lion's Ark to talk to somebody. Now it's telling me to go onto this big, huge... I went to the Crystal Desert. Then I came back. Now it's telling me to get on this big airship, it looks like. So I'm just always astonished at the graphics in Guild Wars 2. I mean, how beautiful it looks. I'm a big fan. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Guild Wars 2 art style. And I was playing the Thief yesterday, and I really was struggling with the Thief. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the idea of playing Thief. I was like, wow, this would be cool, the Thief. But I just was struggling with all of the clicking and having to learn the combat, the Thief's way of combat, which I think in Guild Wars, to me, and a lot of people probably disagree with me here, but I did play the Thief before, and I remember kind of quitting the Thief because I wasn't really a big fan of all the jumping around and porting. It just didn't feel very smooth and intuitive. It felt kind of jarring in a little bit, you know, kind of a herky-jerky type of combat. It was... You know, I don't mind teleporting. If you watch me play Black Desert and I play my Sorceress, I'm teleporting all over the place. I'm here, there, port. And that doesn't feel jerky to me at all. It's very smooth. I actually really like it. But the Thief in Guild Wars 2, to me, just isn't quite like that. And there's a lot of little nuances to it. And honestly, I just was like, I don't know if I really want to go down that road and have to figure all that out. And also, I hurt my elbow pretty bad when I was in Tennessee about 6 months ago. And I think I probably tore some tendons or something, but I've had a lot of tendonitis in my elbow. And when I play MMOs that require a lot of clicking, it actually starts to really hurt. So I like to play classes that are a little bit less herky-jerky. Although in the Sorceress, a lot of it's...
Sorry for the change of plans.
I'll continue that story in a minute.
Keel gave us orders, so we're going in.
Let's turn the music down just a little bit here. Also good. So anyways, what I was saying is just I don't have a problem playing like the Sorceress, which teleports around. It doesn't seem to bother my arm that much, but the Thief game here was really hurting my elbow for some reason. Anyways, no big deal. So I guess we're supposed to make your way to somewhere. I guess we're supposed to get off here, maybe?
Like to stay on board. We'll get you to Amnun as soon as we get back.
I didn't come this far to sightsee.
I'm
going with you.
I guess I'm going with him. Oops. Alright, let's go. Wow.
Looks like it could sink at any moment.
That came from inside.
Look at the size of this place. It's massive. This place is huge.
Me. They're killing for sport.
Wow.
Let's wait for that introduction until after we're done.
If there are
They'll
any
have to
left,
hit much harder.
Commander.
Well, these guys hit pretty hard. Or they don't really hit that hard, but they seem to have more health. Let's try this.
Time to do some real damage.
You can hit me all you want, but I'm okay, I guess I'm not gonna resurrect my friend.
They'll have to hit much harder. Retreat!
Holy crap.
Time to do some real damage. Feel the fury.
Alright, well, I guess they just wanted to make me get a little bit beat up here.
Ears up! Reinforcements incoming! Wait, it's only one unit.
Welcome to the desert, Commander.
And you are?
The Tsar's herald, and I have an offer for you. Dragons, join him and fill the crystal drum.
Let's get rid of the music for now.
To free Tyria from their grasp.
Ooh.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
Wrong choice.
Let's do it. Time to do some real damage. Or not.
I could outrun a
Every
centaur.
life I claim is another conscript for Balthazar's army. They will be remade in his honor,
Really?
just as I have been.
Oh, no way! I actually hit dodge. I'm actually totally hit dodge right there. That was kind of sad.
I owe you one.
Damn, I hit dodge right there. I tell you. I'm killing. Ooh, I got off that shield just in time.
Why are you doing this?
It's not smart.
Replenishing.
We got help. I see. It almost looked like I saw another player there.
Time to do some real damage. Feel the fury.
Oh my god! I don't even know what they hit me there. Whatever it did, it killed me. It was just like I'm like looking at down at my health to see my health bar to see myself regenerate a little bit. And man, I am such a noob in Guild Wars 2.
Commander?
Get the civilians out of here.
Ah!
Give her any more targets.
You can join his army, or be crushed by it. Come with me.
Vitus, hold position here and help these people. I'm going after her.
But that's exactly what she wants.
I know. I'll be fine. Be ready for any other
I don't know if I want to
survivors
go
I
after
send
her.
your
She
way.
keeps kicking my butt. I don't know if I exactly want to go after this person. She's killing me. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? I guess here. This way, maybe? Let's see. Well, I think I have to go... I'm not sure which way I'm going. We'll probably have to go back out the way we came. Let's try going this way. Look like she went this way.
Head to the pyramid for safety. We have forces standing by to protect.
I was once like you, full of noble intentions.
Jeez. Kidding me?
But then Balthazar chose me as his instrument.
Are you just a puppet? You have a choice.
No, the choice was made for me.
Look at her go. Look at her can run.
There's little I hold in higher regard than loyalty. This is the price of defiance. The world belongs to Balthazar now.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage. Retreat! Pain for pain! Feel the fury! This is getting serious. Retreat!
Jesus, man, this isn't like easy stuff we got going on here.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Make your way. Defeat her forces. I'm not doing a very good job at defeating her forces.
This is getting serious. Feel the fury!
Oh, no, come on. I hit this, I threw up my shield and it was just a little bit too late. I'm dead. Man, this is no joke. This is not easy. Oh my god. I had just thrown on my Mason shield and tossed in my Z key here, which throws up my big shield around me. Right as I did hit that key is when they killed me. Wow, this is... Did they give me bigger bags? Or are these just the ones I had? I think these are the ones I had. I got a lot of junk in my inventory. What is all this stuff? Alright. We're just going to have to play this a lot better than we did just now because we just got our butt whooped. Damn it. I hit dodge. It's like every time I do something, I'm just like a fraction of a second late.
Pain for pain!
I just need to keep an eye on the Herald, because she's the one who's doing the most damage. For some reason I can't dodge right now, I don't know why.
Bam!
I dodged there too, and it didn't matter. She hit like right through my fucking shield. Right through my shield.
Hope I pull through.
Jesus. Guild Wars 2 was a cakewalk all the way to the cut. Alright, let's sit up in the old chair and actually start paying attention, because this is making me look very noobish. Okay. Come on, girl. What you got? What do you got?
Pain for pain! They'll have to hit much harder.
It's just like I can't dodge for some reason. She's got some sort of a debuff on me.
Serious.
There's some sort of debuff where I can't dodge. It's like I can't do anything if I can't dodge. I'm gonna have to just use my mace, I guess. But man, I don't know if you guys saw, but like my health, my stamina regen is like crawling. Like, see my regen here. Let me dodge again here. It's just creeping back up. It's like really going slowly. I'm not sure why that is. But we're going to just have to stay in my mace and use my shield from my mace, hopefully to mitigate the damage. I don't really know what other way to do it. Strange.
Time to do some real damage.
Where's the chick at? Can't help the villager. Like,
Time to do some real
It's
damage.
just the beginning, the tip of the spear. The outcome is inevitable. You're his in life and
I think they figured they were kicking my ass so, but
Drop the shield.
they were kicking my ass so much they had to ease up on me there.
from here.
That kind of sucked. All right, now it says make your way, pursue the Herald.
Retreat!
Ooh.
Time to do some real damage. Replenishing. Pain for pain! Bam!
Damn, they do so much damage, and they... Fuck.
Retreat!
They're just doing so much damage to me. It's like ridiculous. I can see where if you were like a ranger or something, this would be easy. But when you're like a paladin, a guardian, man, and not so easy.
Replenishing. They'll have to hit much harder.
Fuck.
Retreat! Replenishing.
Ouch. Oh my god. It's so much damage.
Retreat! Endurance running low.
Yeah, you think so? Block. Block. Unbelievable. Protect me. Oh, shit.
Retreat! They'll have to hit much harder. Replenishing. Time to do some real. Feel my wrath!
Well, it's certainly making me get back into knowing how to play my Guardian, because I was just thinking it was easy street. But not so
Pain
anymore.
for pain! Retreat! Time to do some real damage. Give my regards to your
I was just being too defensive.
Over here.
Man, that's kind of cool though. It made me actually use my character. Actually, like, you know, play my character the way it was meant to be played. I don't know why nobody's on the stream. People just aren't liking Guild Wars 2. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. The fight was... These fights are much more difficult than anything that you run into really just leveling up.
They're gone? Oh, thank you. I need to get through that gate. Okay, I'll just... If it's down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but maybe you should hang back. Yes, please. Aksim, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
It's okay, we'll handle this. You're helping by...
Can't just sit here.
Fine,
Okay.
fine. Just please don't let the entire village burn to the ground. Help the survivors. The raptors will get you to anyone who's out of reach.
Got it. And you? I'm fine. I'll stay with my brother. Okay. Shout if you need anything.
Commander, I've got something that might help with those fires.
We're going to make our armor look a little bit more befitting of being in the desert. Yeah. How about a earthen? I think the earthen's what I think earthen's kind of what I had. Yeah, earthen's pretty cool looking though. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with a butterscotch. Ooh, very. Now let's see the other one. Not orange. Or really, I've got coral. I had no idea. Whoa, that is a bright color. There's another one I was looking for. Was it tarnished silver? Yeah, I think it was tarnished silver. Tarnished wasn't antique gold I wanted, it was... Did that say arrogance? There's a color called arrogance. That's pretty interesting. Oh, it didn't save it though. It did not save it. Hold on a second. I think my wife's texting me from the other room. Let's take a look. All right. Maybe I just can't change my color in here. Oh, no. I just have to hit the apply button because I'm a noob. Like, man, that's like, I am such a noob at Guild Wars 2. Varnished steel. What does that look like? Varnished steel is kind of a nice look. And then we're going to go with the tarnished silver. No, that is not good. First, matte stone. Stone, that's a little too bright. How did I? Wasn't there? Yeah, there was a drop color picker, right? First steel. There we go. And then give me the... I want some leather, looking leather stuff for the inside of my... Here. Here. And... here. Perfect. Why? Now we're looking a little bit cooler, I think. All right.
Here, take this.
You carry a fire extinguisher with you?
Well, Keel said we should bring insurance for the voyage.
Okay, I have a fire extinguisher. Got some fires.
Trapped by flames around its pen. Can you? That's it. Climb into the saddle while it's calm. Now ride. The raptor will get you where you need to go.
I don't think I'm in any raptor. That was weird. The raptor disappeared. Hold on a second. There we go. Hey. Ooh, he moves, and this is the first time I've ever been on a mount. Let's take a look. We've got V. It's kind of a weird key. I don't know why it's V. I don't have any keybinds that are V. So let's go ahead and change that. V is a very strange keybind for that. Let's see. Where is Senior V? Here. Free camera down, V? How about... I don't know. How about something like... roll space? Let's see if that does it. That still doesn't do it. Yeah, I guess they want me to use the V key. I've never been a fan of V, so... yeah. Okay, free somebody. Supposed to free people? Ooh, he's kind of a mushy. The movement of this guy is very mushy. Very mushy. Retrapped raptors. Use the raptors' lead ability to rescue villagers. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put out all these fires. Yes. Did it work? Oh yeah, it does. We'll have to get on the raptor to get up here, I think. I don't know. We might be able to do it this way. I think one of the cool things about Guild Wars is kind of the jumping puzzles and stuff. You know, there's a lot of jump puzzles in the game, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I wish I could somehow change the raptor's jumping key from a V. I'm just not a fan of that.
May Cormyr bless you. We can never repay your kindness.
You have our gratitude, stranger. You'll be in our prayers tonight.
Somehow I screwed up and don't have the fire extinguisher anymore. I'm not really... I screwed the pooch on that one. Okay. Feast of mushroom pizzas. What good is a feast of mushroom pizzas? I have no idea.
Retreat!
Oh, once I did his tail swipe, I lost him. Weird. I guess I'll just have to get used to using the V key. It's one of the keys I've never really gotten used to. Let's try doing this. Since I screwed up and apparently... Oh, I lost my fire extinguisher. Oh, big jumps. Big jumps.
May Cormyr bless you.
May Cormyr bless you.
Kindness.
Cormyr has answered our prayers. Bless you.
I don't have my fire extinguisher anymore. And I don't know how to get it back. I guess we're just going to walk through fire. How about that? Hey, what's up, Chris? I'm trying to get my mount. I guess the mount in Guild Wars 2 is account wide. Oh, here's a water bucket. Is account wide. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get my mount. And I played the Thief last night, but I really didn't like the Thief. Which doesn't surprise me because I played the Thief before, back when the game first came out, and I didn't like the Thief then either. I found it to be kind of clunky. The combat was just a little bit herky-jerky and not real smooth. And just wasn't... I just didn't find it that enjoyable, and I don't really... Look at how cool these graphics are. Isn't that just awesome? The sand coming down this old... I just love the graphics in this game. They're so cool. Whoa! Oh, I wonder if I can get back in now that I jumped outside. Yeah, it looks like I can.
Retreat!
Outlander, over here!
Okay, now that we're kind of done with that. Yeah, but I played the Thief, and I really didn't enjoy the Thief that much, so...
Looks like the raptor's taken to you. Keep it.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
One less raptor is the least of our problems.
Thanks. It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again.
You enjoying the evening?
It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander.
Okay, so we got our mount. Use the mount key to summon your mount. Don't really know what the mount key is. We'll have to look that up, I guess. Guess this is the mount key. I'll have to key bind it. Okay, so we're gonna go to key binding. And we have Shift C, Shift 4. I guess it's not elite. This is my elite skill, I guess. What's this then? Nothing available to activate. It's the only mount I have. So I guess we have to find mount in here somewhere. Yeah, mount. Anybody see mount keybind? Turn left, dodge, walk. What is divide? That's fine. Swim down, about face, weapons, healing, elite, profession skills. Yeah, it's got amazing graphics. I'm just trying to find something to play. Yeah, every time I try to go back into World of Warcraft, I'm just too burned out, man. I'm so burned out. And I'm trying to force myself not to play WoW right now because I'm like, you know, when Burning Crusade comes out or Shadowlands comes out, then I'll definitely play those games. And so I think it's just better for me not to play right now so that when I do play those games, I'll be more, you know, it'll be like more fresh and I'll enjoy it more. I'm really just waiting I really wish someone would come out with a good MMO. I mean, how long has it been since anyone came out with like a really good AAA MMO that we've all wanted to play? I can't even. I mean, the last time any really, really good one came out was really, I mean, Black Desert was the last one. That was 2014. Here, let me take a look. Let me Google this. It's been so sad. Like, WoW came out in 2004. Elder Scrolls came out in 2014. I've tried to play that at least 4 different times, and every time I just have not enjoyed it. Guild Wars 2 was 2012, and I think Guild Wars 2 is a good game. The things about Guild Wars 2 I don't like is it doesn't really have that PvE dungeons the way normal games do. You know, it's kind of people just get... it's just not the same. The PvE in the Guild Wars 2 is not quite the same. I find Guild Wars 2 to be almost more of a solo game, if you believe that. If you don't want a PvP, which I did PvP originally when the game first came out, and I liked it, but there was no reward for PvP other than cosmetic gear, and to me that just wasn't enough of a reward, really. Black Desert came out in 2014. I like Black Desert, but it's just kind of a grindy with no real end game other than just grind. So I don't really like the end game in Black Desert. Neverwinter was 2013. Neverwinter is actually a pretty good game. Blade and Soul 2012. The biggest thing, it's the funniest thing, the biggest thing with Blade and Soul is it doesn't let me keybind the mouse. If the game won't let me keybind my mouse, and I guess it's not I probably should just look for some software add-on or something so I can map the other keys to my mouse buttons or something, because I know they have the stuff like that, and just stop basically not playing games because of that. But also, I really didn't like Blade and Soul because the world wasn't really a fully open world. There's too many, portals and zones. I don't like that. What else? Yeah, we got Arcade in 2013. That was just a total clusterfuck. Albion Online. Albion Online is a great game, actually. You know the saddest thing? You know what the saddest thing is, Chris? Is that Albion Online is a really good game, and that the only thing that prevents me from playing that game is that isometric camera view. If Albion Online had a fully 3D view like what I have here in Guild Wars 2, I would be playing the shit out of Albion Online. I love the graphics. I love the game, I love the way the game plays. I like the combat. I mean, it just would be cool if it was 3D. It's just that isometric view kills it for me. And I know other people too. I think it was the Lazy Peon also said the same thing. He's like, man, if it didn't have this isometric camera, I would play. Because it's actually a really cool game, and there's a lot of people that play it, Yeah, this is my first mount. So I just got to find the key that actually mount, the key binding, so I can key bind my mount. So I haven't found it yet. Yeah, here, mount. So we got mount, dismount. So for me, I always use mouse down arrow. Okay. And then what else do we have? We have here we go, mountability and mountability 2. This is what we need. Now, hopefully these are different than than the other. Hopefully this is like another like action bar, kind of like the Rogue, how you can swap action bars. So what we're gonna do is say that this mount ability here, which was my jump one, is gonna be mouse button 4. But see, used by skills WEP C. God, this is another big beef I have with MMOs. Like in World of Warcraft, you have different bars for the Rogue, and you can have different keybinds for different bars. Well, or okay, let's look at it this way, right? Let's get rid of this damn bucket. Here. Okay, so what it is this is Z, right? See, this is my Z key. But they're saying that once I get on my mount, this key is a V key. That makes no sense to me. Why is it not still Z, right? So let's get on my mount. See how it changed, how this one changed from a Z to a V? What the hell? So let's try changing this to a Z, which would be consistent with what it already is. And notice how the other one was, I think, said it was still the C key. So that's really interesting that they did it that way. So let's go back down. See, this is C. Let's make this Z and see what happens. See, it's still Z. And when I dismount, this is still Z. So that's good. Now, it says there's a C key. Oops. But I can't seem to drag anything on here, so I guess we don't have any skills. Anyway, so that solves that problem. But that's so weird. All right, so we have this. We got our mount. And we're going to turn this in. Now, the whole reason I did this, Chris, to get the first mount, and it's a super cool mount. I mean, look at that thing. This is really cool. And the movement's really interesting, how it takes time to turn. That's kind of cool, you can't just like turn on a dime, And I like how the monster leans to the left. And in fact, I've watched other people talk about Guild Wars 2 and say that the mounts are probably some of the best mounts of in any game, any MMO, because of the way they move and special abilities and whatnot. So now we have this, and we can go. Who's crying? Oh. Poor villager lost his wife, I guess. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Get the card. We'll bury him at dawn.
But the reason I did this was because once you get this mount, it's supposed to be like account bound. So.
Man, I'm glad to see you.
Pain for pain! Feel the fury! the fury.
Yeah, it is a cool raptor. I'm digging it. I like how you summon him. Just comes right out of the ground. That's kind of neat. Ooh, that was a failed jump.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay, exit the mine. Ooh, didn't quite make it there. What is this? Oh, that's that tailspin.
By the Six. Who are you? An outlander? Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar. Yeah, me too.
I agree. They should have backspace. And in Black Desert, mounts do
You
have
serious?
backspace in Black Desert, which
Then
is cool.
hi, and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat. Have you seen his herald? An armored woman. Didn't come this way. No sign of her. Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it. I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
It's weird. The sun's kind of coming from this direction, but I'm not really getting a good look at my armor. There we go. There you can kind of see it. Not the best looking armor, but... Alright. Yeah, I agree though. Mount should have backspace.
Hearing you. Some interference. Try get higher ground if you can.
Higher ground? Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later. Hello? I'm just gonna assume you heard that.
I love the sand. The sand kind of like, being blowing in the wind. It's so awesome.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was told a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked. My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild I told you about.
There's a welcome sight.
This is the Dragon Slayer.
Well, it wasn't a solo effort, but yeah. The commander's taken down one or two.
Ritlock? What? Kaz? You're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain, does the commander have permission to enter?
Yes, aye, Commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me.
Yeah,
at
be there for the win.
station. We should talk.
Mm-hmm.
Taimi tried to reach you before I left. Now I understand why she didn't have any luck.
It was a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Pets looting is
I had to
pretty
get
cool.
there and see it for myself.
I hope you
But
consulted
I want to tell you
Marjorie
about that in a minute,
after
Chris,
you-
about loot.
How have you two been since Rodanovis?
Good. Fine. It's okay. Could be better, but she's still recovering, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here. We'll need all the help we can get.
I can't believe one of the gods we worship, one of the 6, just gave up on us. Doesn't care. It doesn't feel right.
You have faith and hope, and I respect that. But I was in that volcano with him. He was ready to let all of Tyria turn to ash. What he did to Marjorie.
I know. I've heard it from her over and over. My mind says it too, but it's hard to walk away from a lifetime of devotion, of being raised to thank the 6, say bye the 6, and worship the 6.
Okay, Cass. I hope you're right.
She's a little pissed off.
And I hope your eyes aren't opened as brutally as mine were.
All right. So we did it. We did. Ooh, the Crystal Oasis. So now we're in a whole other area, a whole other city. And hopefully now that we've done this. Yeah, the NPCs are cool. I hope now that we've done this. And actually, let's go ahead and fix. I want to fix my armor too. I'm not really happy with how my armor looks. So, you know me. I'm very particular about these things. My shield's kind of got like a green tint to it. So if we can... I had green on my armor, but it wasn't looking as good as I had hoped. So we're just going to go back to... I like one thing that's like I like about Guild Wars is that you can... Hey, what's up, Lucas? How you doing? Is that you can tint your gear. You can color your armor with your dye like whenever you want. And there's really no cost, associated with it. It's... Excuse me, it's free. So that's kind of a nice aspect. So we got this spring leaf. These changes will cost 0. It's a very bright green, as you can see. What I'd like to get is maybe some kind of an olive color, like a much deeper. I don't have that many colors. Look at all these colors, too. Now, the swamp one is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Let's do the swamp, and then what about the chest piece? This is the color that I did have it, but let's just do the swamp on that, and then we'll make the gauntlet maybe swampy, and then we will go back to tarnished silver for this. That's too bright. Go to the murky gray. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Murky gray. Yeah, I like that. Much more. There we go. Now we got a little bit of green. Now I like this particular type of glove because it has this really cool sheen to it. Let's try something really interesting here. We're gonna go with the gold pastel, not a lemon. That's gonna be hideous. Silver, mint, olive tint. What's that look like? No, definitely not.
Replenishing.
I'm replenishing what? What are you replenishing? Where'd my colors go? It wouldn't. Do you see that the scroll wheel wasn't scrolling up all the way? What I wanted was the antique gold. Look at that. That's some serious gold. And gold. Yeah, we're not going to go with that. And you can use the eyedropper, which makes things a lot easier to go back to other colors. This. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah. But how you doing, Lucas? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good, man. We just did the quest. We just did the first quest in the Path of Fire, which enabled us to get him out. I got my butt whooped like 3 times, and it had to make me remember how to actually play my class because I really was just kind of face rolling, trying to face roll, and that wasn't working too well. I was getting beat up. The reason I wanted to get the mount was because the mount's class to your account wide, and so I was thinking of leveling up another character just for fun. Because I like, I haven't played too many other characters. I tried the Thief. I really didn't like the Thief that much. And I know that the Warrior is probably is one of the easier classes to play. There's also the other ones that they recommend that you can play. I think it was the Warrior, the Guardian, and there's one other one. It's as far as talking about like which ones are like the easiest ones just to pick up right out of the box and play pretty effectively. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. Let me. Where was that Swamp Black one at? Violet. I do like the earthen one for like the leather. Swamp Black. Cool. You just busy working? Yeah. Yeah, the work's been tough for me working from home all the time. I've been getting kind of disenchanted with it. There's so many distractions at home. You know, I haven't been playing as much MMOs because I've been having a lot of problems with tendonitis in my elbow, and playing MMOs a lot actually really hurts my elbow. And I'm playing guitar too, and actually playing guitar hurts my elbow too. So between using the computer for work and playing guitar and playing games, my elbow's basically not liking me too much. So I need to start getting, I don't know, more rest or figure out some way to try to heal the tendonitis in my elbow. I don't know how to do it. I have to do some research or go to a physical therapist or something. I don't know. Sucks getting old, I guess. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I wanted to lighten this cool little metal up here. See that? We lightened that up a little bit. Is that the way it is? Let's go to silt. What does silt look like? Oh, stone. Don't really like stone too much. This one. Tarnished to silver. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. It's so funny, sometimes I find what I want and then I lose it. So this color system's weird. They shouldn't show the ones that are locked. They should like only show the ones you have, you know? I mean, if I click on these, it won't let me, you know. Like, I don't want to see all the ones. Here, how about this? Material? There we go, hide locked. Thank you. Oh my god. Why didn't I do that before? That's annoyed the heck out of me forever. There. Tarnished steel. Dijon. Murky gray. Actually, I kind of like the murky gray. There we go. Good enough. Okay, so the reason I did this was to get my mount, which we got, right? And the mount's really cool. I like how they move, how they turn around is really neat. I like, you know, their jumping ability is really cool. Like, let's see how, you know, like if we're going up here, let's try this. Whoa, turning around is not exactly the easiest thing in the world to do. There's the jump. They also have just a regular jump. If you hit space, they jump pretty well just with space too. So that's pretty cool. Now, what I'm gonna do...
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from all over. Are you going to help?
So I thought it would be fun to get them out and then try playing a different class. Like I said, I played the Thief, and I wasn't really enjoying the Thief that much. So I was thinking about doing like the classes that people talk about. Like, here's my Hunter, which Hunter's one of the easiest classes. That's the one I was thinking of. The Hunter's one of the easiest classes to play, I think. This is my Thief, my Thief. She's okay, and she'll get better as she goes, gets further down the road because you have different specializations you can go to. And they're pretty cool. Like, I would be going full pistols because it's just easier. Like, the dagger stuff, like backstabs and teleporting, it's kind of clunky in Guild Wars, too. But if you know how to do it and do it right, you're lethal in 1v1, you're lethal in PvP. But I don't really plan on doing a lot of PvP in Guild Wars 2, at least I don't think I do. I'm just playing it because I enjoy the art style, I enjoy the open world, I think it's beautiful. And I enjoy some of the just combat, but it's not... I don't really enjoy the crafting in Guild Wars 2, and I haven't done a lot of crafting, but the crafting, the way it works, it's a little... I think what's cool about games like World of Warcraft is the crafting is very obvious. It's very easy because it brings up like a, you can just go and hit the crafting. Like, you can say, oh, I'm a tailor, and you open up the tailor key, and it brings up a nice window. Says, here's the things you can make. And all you see is things you can possibly make, and the things you can't make, you would have to learn. And I think, it's maybe it's like that in Guild Wars 2, but it seems like I think you have to go to an actual crafting station. And a lot of MMOs are like that, where you actually have to go to the crafting station, interact with the crafting station, and then you can see what you can do. I've never been a big fan of that. I also think it's nice to be able to, anywhere you are in the world, open up your crafting window and just look at the recipes and say, okay, I know this recipe, here's what I need, and then just go get it. I like that, and I think, I don't know, some systems just aren't as easy as that. So I was thinking about playing another character, and we're still waiting. Remember, the next Living Season comes out, I think, in a couple days, if I'm not mistaken. It's coming out really soon, and that's just another story. They bring out new seasons of stories, like quest lines that you can do and stuff, and I think there's different achievements and possible mounts or possible, like, skins for things or different, cosmetic gear, whatever. Some of the biggest thing in Guild Wars 2 as far as rewards are really just cosmetic gear. There's not any... It's not like you're getting mass... I mean, you get gear, like stat gear, but it's not... there's not a lot of it. Guild Wars 2 is one of those games that's really good and at the same time bad, because you can get really good sets of gear, and it lasts you for a really long time. So if you leave the game and you're away from Guild Wars 2 for like 2 years and come back, you can still play that character and you're still pretty viable. The game doesn't change that much, and the talent system, the talents don't change really either, for what you have. Whereas if you were in like World of Warcraft and you stepped away from the game for 2 or 3 years, and then you came back to WoW, your class would be you wouldn't even know how to play your class. The talents would have changed so much, all your talent points would have been refunded, the trees would look different, the quests would be different. I mean, the game would be completely different, which is one of the worst things, I think. One of the worst things about World of Warcraft. So one of the best things about Guild Wars 2 is really cool, is you can always step away from Guild Wars 2 and easily come back and play the game and feel like you kind of know what you're doing. I like crafting in certain situations, Lucas, but in this game I'm not really haven't been a big fan of crafting in this game. So I'm thinking about creating another... Well, I'm not thinking. I am going to create another character here. And I'm just not sure which one I'm going to create. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream and create a new character and start that stream up. Shouldn't be more than probably 15 to 20 minutes. You know how slow I am with character creators. So be back in 15 to 20.